Hi everyone, it's Tim from Llewellyn Motors at Ipswich at Bavau this afternoon, doing a video on our car of the week this week, our 2013 Land Rover Discovery 4 V6 turbo diesel. Now this car is feature packed. It's got a heap of goodies, a heap of accessories, really good car. And I'm just going to go around and just show you this particular car that we've got that's just landed in the stock, and show you why this particular vehicle and in general the Discovery 4 is one to definitely keep an eye out for. 2013 model, 8 years in a row they won four drives, the 4-drive premium class 4 cars guide, and it's not hard to see why. As you can see, it is in that light gold silver color, just going around the outside of the car at the moment. It's, like I was saying, feature packed. A height adjustable suspension. At the moment I do have it at its slowest point, and I will raise it up later on just to show you the difference. Going to the front of the car, HID driving lights with your LEDs there, LED parkers as well as of course your fog lights. Pretty standard any sort of premium car like this. You know, the Land Rover badging at the front of course as well. Body and paint is perfect. You know, it's such a premium car like this, you know, we're going to make sure it is the best quality. You can see the reflection of the paint. It's just, you know, impeccable, and a real testament and credit to its previous owner. Going down the sides, you know, we've got our Land Rover badging there, side indicators, and going down the side of the car, once again, even in the shade, we can see this high gloss you know, coating that's around it, and just showing how clean this particular car is. It's paired up with the Pirelli Scorpion ATRs, you know, quality tyres of course, offset on that 20-inch rim there. All the rims are perfect, and I'll actually go back to the front driver's side tyre here just to show you the tyre tread. Brand new tyres put on at roadworthy there. You know, take care of the costs now for you so you don't have to worry about it. Nothing worse buying a car, realising 3 months time, you know, you got to spend money on it. It's not what we want to do here, you know. We want to look after the customer, and that's what we're doing here with the car of the week. Going to the back of the car. First of all, of course, as you could imagine, we've got the reverse camera just in there. It's a little bit hard to see. There we go. And of course, rear sensors. Now this does have the upgraded tow pack on this one. As standard models, they only tow 2.5 tonne. This has the 3.5 tonne tow, as well as the upgraded air suspension as well to absorb that weight. Going into the rear of the car, 2-piece fold down, obviously making it a lot easier when you are sort of parked up against the wall if you've reversed in to do that. And if I zoom out, you can see, you know, much shorter tailgate there by doing so. Much smarter idea. It is your 7 seats. I do have them down at the moment. As you can see, plenty of room in there. And you do have that rear sort of sun visor there. So if we go up here, a little bit hard to do it one-handed, but I'm going to try my best to. As you can see, full leather there in the seat there. This is your 7-seater of course. Going down the passenger side of the car, once again, immaculate condition. You know, of course, like I mentioned, the 4 new tyres, the rims are all in impeccable nick, and as I walk down the side of the car, you're going to see just how good that paint job is once again. Going into the middle row there for your passengers. Plenty of room in here of course, and that tan leather, you know, really high quality leather as you can imagine from Land Rover, and in really good nick as well of course. As always, just going to pan back a little bit to show you the rest of the car in there. Of course the roof lining once again, all perfect nick. You know, leather's always going to be the more popular option in one of these. Obviously, you know, it's a much more premium product, but easier to keep clean as well, especially if you're going to look to add, you know, you put your leather protection on there, it's going to last, you know, decades. Going around the car again, and we'll jump into the driver's seat. go. Gadgets galore, as you could imagine. So first of all, we'll focus on the media unit in here. All the standard things, Bluetooth, you know, CD, AM, FM radio, auxiliary, all that sort of stuff, and navigation as well, of course. And then going down, of course, dual zone climate control, air conditioning. And below that, we've got our four-wheel drive interface. So obviously this allows us to select, you know, our different sort of traction and control settings there. You're going through your different options, and of course then here we've got our high and low range, downhill descent control, and of course our adjustable suspension. So it is at its lowest point at the moment, and I will pop that up there. Hold that, and we'll go all the way up, why not? Now while it's doing that, you know, I will jump out and show you. You do have your gear selector there, and of course electronic park brake. We do have the two keys, I've just got the one at the moment, but two keyless entry keys there, of course. Cup holders galore. Of course we've got USB and iPod connectivity there. So not only can you play iPods, but you can charge, you know, your other phones, iPads, all that sort of stuff. And of course, center console there with that little coin holder there as well. Beautiful brown leather with the single stitch there. Of course then paired up with the rest of the cream interior there. Now these do come standard with a Harman Kardon stereo, providing, you know, quality sound, you know, with your standard speakers, woofers and tweeters, of course, to give you that true sort of surround sound as well. Push button start, like, oh sorry, there we go, push button start like I mentioned before. Now the car has jacked itself up, so we'll just jump out quickly so I can show you that. So as you can see at the beginning, it was quite low. Now we've got an extra 150 mil up, so perfect for those off-road adventures there. And of course, you know, keeping it much safer off-road. Of course, when you're on road, you know, lower it back down to your standard drive height. Less top heavy, you'll get a much better drive out of the car as well. Spinning the wheel around here. First of all, I'll zoom in here. So, as you can see, time, temperature. Of course, we've got it set on distance to empty at the moment. That comes up with all sorts of different settings, so you can set that to show what you're looking for there. Zooming back here, we've got paddle shift, of course, up and down, get your gears here. Stereo controls all down the sides here. Our Bluetooth controls there, and our controls, this one here, controls, you know, your different options there, so you can go through all of that there. So you can set up your trick computers, all that sort of stuff, of course. Headlights there, of course, automatic headlights, as well as auto wipers, all those premium products you'd expect out of the Land Rover, electric mirrors and windows. And I will just go through and just pan through the car just one last time on the interior so you can see how clean this car is. Now the seats are a true flat folding system as well, so you will get that nice flat floor, for when you are sort of carrying that larger stuff. Or even if it was just two of you want to get away for the weekend, fold the seats up, sleep inside. So there we have it, our 2013 Land Rover Discovery Turbo Diesel V6. Now this is our car of the week. It is being promoted and it is time to sell. We have priced this one extremely well and it won't hang around. So if you are interested in the car, make sure you give me a call. My number's on the screen there. We can place a holding deposit until you can get in, book a test drive. I'll even come to you. It's that easy here. Look forward to hearing from you and I'll speak to you soon.